Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ash Bell and this is my YouTube channel Beat by Bell. Thank you so much for joining me. If today is your first time watching one of my tutorials, welcome. It's lovely to have you. If you are a returning subscriber, it's lovely to have you back. We are on 208 or 209 subscribers at the moment. Yay. Thank you so much for subscribing. In today's tutorial, I will be filming a look that is inspired by album art, and I think that I've wanted to do like looks inspired by album art for the longest time. And after like one bouquet, 3 face beats, I was like, okay sis, it's time, do it now, do it. And so I'm gonna be filming looks inspired by albums that mean a lot to me, or albums that I just really love, albums that have memories attached to them, and I'm gonna talk about those in my tutorials as well. And the first album that I'm going to use, or the first album art that I'm going to use as face beat inspiration, is an album that I love. I think the babies love it too. It's very special to me, and I'm going to talk about it while I'm doing my makeup. But yeah, today's album is drum roll, Miss Riri's Auntie. Guys, wow. I'm sorry, I'm very excited because this album brings back so many memories. But keep watching if you'd like to see the look that I created, and yeah, enjoy. I am going to start by priming my eyelids, and I'd like to do my eye makeup first today. So I'm just going to start with my Catrice eye foundation primer. I'm going to apply some of that. And then I'm going to take some masking tape and a scissors, and I'm just going to cut little pieces, or little strips rather, of masking tape, and I just want to put them here like on the corners of my eyes so that I can shape my eyeshadow really nicely. If you don't have masking tape, you can use cello tape, but I find that cello tape doesn't really stick as nice as masking tape, so that's why I opted to use it. Then I'm just going to take some of my L'Oreal Infallible concealer in the shade 333, and I'm just gonna apply some of that on my eyelids. And then I'm just gonna set that with some of my Revlon Colorstay pressed powder. Guys, these masking tape strips are actually failing because it's hot today. Durban is hot and it's beautiful, but also my skin is very like oily, so this is not working out. So if you guys see me take them off in the middle of the tutorial, that's because they stopped working out. So I'm going to start with my Makeup Revolution Integrity palette. I'm just going to apply some of that red. And then I'm just going to go in with some of this darker red in my Caribbean Carnival palette. This is by Beauty Treats. And I'm also going to use a brush that's slightly smaller. So this was the size of the first brush, and this is the size of the second one, because I don't want to cover my entire like eyelid space with this darker red. I just want to sort of apply it here. Guys, these, they're definitely coming off, so I'm just going to wing it today. Yeah, no, those were definitely a waste of time. So guys, Auntie firstly reminds me of first year, and I think that's why it's so special to me. My first year in Cape Town. Wow, what a year, sweetie. I remember specifically we were at Trench Town in Obs on a Monday, because I think they were doing that like cute special or something. It was like pizza and something, I don't know, but anyway, we were at the dance floor section of Trench Town, and sweetie, work came on, guys. Work, not the sand part on the other side, it was like the other side where like the bar is and there's a little dance floor. Work came on, and the girls were so happy and so excited. And yo, I still remember, like every time I listen to that song, or every time it comes on, I'm just like, I remember Trench Town, I remember first year, I remember good times. So yeah. And the last red I'm going to go in with is that dark red. It's got a bit of a glitter, like shimmy. So I'm just going to apply some of that. Guys, so I have applied some... Yo, that actually looks quite nice, hey? So I have applied a little bit of my MAC Fix Plus spray to my brush, just so that it's a little damp, because then I find that the glitter applies way nicer. Look what it's doing now. So I haven't applied that to my whole eye. I've just applied it to like the corners here. Then I just want to blend that. Guys, I think that a lot of like the albums that I consider to be my favorites, or a lot of like my favorite songs, became my favorites because of the memories that they have attached to them. Yes, the music's great, like musically everything is great, but I think that Auntie is important to me because it reminds me so much of first year. And like first year was a very important year for me. It was like my first year away from home because I moved to Cape Town to study. I met so many new people. A lot of them became like my closest friends. It was my first year, to say, staying alone. Yeah, it was a different year. It was very important for me, or to me. And so yeah, Auntie reminds me of first year a lot. Okay, it's very hard to like do my makeup and talk, so let me blend this and then I'll come back and talk again. Guys, I've blended my eyeshadow, but I just want to go a little bit higher with that Shimmy Shimmy Dark Red, just a little bit higher than my natural crease. Because what that does is just, it'll open my eye nicely and help with that like smoky look vibe. Then I'm just going to take a clean earbud and I just want to remove that excess eyeshadow because I want to create a cut crease now. Okay guys, this is not working because I forgot to wet my earbud. So what I'm going to do is take a little bit of that eye foundation primer from earlier. I'm just going to apply it on this and then I'll remove this eyeshadow. But it's only going to be like half of my eyelid, not the whole thing. I find that it's way better to remove that excess because it helps to prevent your eyeshadow from cracking or like creasing, because your eyelids are so small, or they have like a limited amount of space, so when you apply all that product it can get a lot. So just remove the excess. Then I'm gonna apply some of my L'Oreal concealer that I used earlier on my eyelids. Guys, I think that one of the reasons Auntie's also one of my favorites, oh what is that honey, is because Queen Ree made me feel like a savage when I'm definitely not one. Yo guys, whenever I heard "Didn't they tell you that I was a savage, da 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 carriage," yo sweetie, I was the baddest bad. I was the baddest bad in the battery. Like that was me, girl, that was me. I remember we were having like a cute little like chilling session at Reyes. It was definitely first year as well. Like it was a Sunday. Yo guys, Sundays went up in first year. Whoo child, Sundays were a fave. And so we were chilling and it came on and the girls were so happy, like yo, the babies were done. Like it was just like, okay, we're here, it's festive, things are good. So, whoo, didn't they tell you that I was a savage? That at a horse and a carriage, but you never get, yo, sweetie, love it. Guys, I just want to take a clean brush and pat this down to remove any excess and also to blend it nicely. I'm also going to apply some of that compact powder, or the pressed powder that I used earlier, just to set that concealer nicely. And then I'm going to go in with this shade of white in my Essence Be Royal Not Cute palette. The next color that I want to go in with is this gray that's in my Makeup Revolution palette as well. So the last colors I want to go in with are these two shades of black that are in my palette. So I'm just going to mix them a little bit. And then I'm just going to blend those colors really nicely. Guys, I think I've got too much black here. Because I don't want this much black. I'm going to add just a little bit more of that gray. Yeah, so more gray and a bit more white. Next, I'm going to go in with this eyeliner pen by Essence. It's a white eyeliner pen and it's my first time using it, so let's see what it does.
Guys, I'm not really sure about this white eyeliner. Maybe it's because it's my first time using it, but it's cute.
Then I am going to apply some of my Black Opal Boldacious mascara before I go in with my Pinky Goat eyelashes. Then I'm going to prime my skin, and I'm going to use my 3 favorite primers. My first primer is the Catrice Under Eye Primer. Then I'm going to use my Revlon Rose Glow Primer. And lastly, I'm just going to apply my MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus Spray. Then I'm just gonna let that get nice and sticky on my skin. It's feeling very hydrated, very moisturized, but I don't want to go in with any of my concealer or foundation yet because it's just gonna slide all over the place. So let that get like dry or rather sticky, and then I'll go in with my foundation and concealer. So I'm going to start by applying my concealer, and I've got 2 concealers today. The first one is the L'Oreal Infallible that I showed you guys earlier. It's in the shade 333, and the second one I've got is the L'Oreal Infallible, but it's in the shade 335. So you can see the shade difference. It's slight, but it's definitely there. And I want to use the darker one. The 335 is darker than the 333. I want to use it just to soften the lighter one up a little bit, because I think that it's a little bit too white in terms of like my under eye highlight. So I just want to mix them together. And the other product that I want to add, I've always wanted one of these. It's the LA Girl highlighting bronzer stick. They were on sale at Dis-Chem, yay. So I'm gonna apply this as well when I apply my contour. It's also got a bit of a shimmer. Let me show you guys. So that's what it looks like. It's very nice. So I'm going to apply that underneath to give me a bit of an extra glow and also a nice contour as well. So let me start. So I'm starting with the darker shade, the 335. Then I'm just going to apply the 333 on top of that, which is the lighter one. Then I am going to go in with some of my Revlon Color Stay foundation. This is in the shade 370.
Guys, there's a song on the album that I don't like listening to anymore, or rather that I can't listen to anymore because it reminds me of the heartbreak that was first year. I mean, what's first year without getting your heart broken? A little bit, just a tiny bit. Whew, guys, I was in love. I was so in love. And that song is Close to You. I know you guys know it. I know you know Close to You, because child, that is a heartbreaking song. There's a part where Miss Ree goes, no, you don't need my protection, but I'm in love, can't blame me for checking. Guys, you know what you would love it? Girl, first year, sweetie. But anyway, I don't listen to that song anymore because it makes me too sad. So I'm gonna go in with give me a minute to gather myself. Okay, I'm gonna do my contour now, and I'm gonna go in with my L'Oreal Infallible. I got a 3rd concealer, and it's in the shade Cocoa. It's a little bit dark, and it was by accident that well, not by accident, it was the only shade I could get, because between the lightest shade, or rather between the 335 and between this, there was nothing. Like, there was no in between at the Dis-Chem that I was at, and so I had to get this one. So I'm just gonna apply a little bit of it for my contour. Oh wait, first I'm gonna apply the LA Girl stick. I'm just gonna blend in everything, and I'm gonna start I'll blend in the order that I applied. So I'll start by blending my concealer, then I'll blend my foundation, and lastly my contour.
set that with some of my black opal powder, and I'm using the Invisible Oil Blocking Loose Powder. So I've added one more powder to my setting routine, and that's the LA Girl Pro powder. It's a banana powder, and it's got a slightly like yellow undertone, and the difference in comparison to this one and the one that I've already put on is that this one just highlights a little bit more. So I'm going to apply it like under my eyes just to brighten them a little bit, and I'm also going to apply it just below my cheeks to contour me really nicely. Guys, I just want to add one more layer of this. Oopsie. There we go. Just one more layer because I think it could be a little bit whiter. Okay, she's cute. I am going to start with my under eye makeup, and I'm just gonna go in with this eyeliner by Smudge. It's in the shade Metal Black. I applied some red just now, and then I realized I didn't like it. So if you guys see any red, it's because of that. I think I want to go in with black. While I'm leaving my powder to set, I just want to do a powder contour, and I'm going to use that orange shade in my Beauty Treats bronzer palette. Guys, I really love an overdone blush. It makes me so happy. Overdone blush, overdone nose, adore them. Then I'm just going to take some of that red and apply it underneath my eye makeup, or rather underneath my eye. Guys, I made a boo-boo earlier when I was applying the second layer of this eyeliner pen. It got smudged on my lashes a little bit, but I think I like it. So I'm going to apply some mascara, and then I'm just going to apply, some of this white eyeliner over my lashes as well. I love it. Guys, I've been looking forward to this look a lot, but I think that this part is very important for me. Now I'm going to go in with my Fenty Beauty Trophy Wipe, sweetie. Ha! Did you hear that? Fenty Beauty Trophy Wipe. I think it's very special for me because this is by Riri and the look is inspired by her. So, sweetie, I love that. I love the material. Guys, I'm doing my lip makeup now, and I'm using the same eyeliner that I used earlier. Lovelies, today's album art inspired look. Thank you so much for watching. Hope that you enjoyed it, and thank you to Queen Ree for blessing us with such a beautiful album that has got so many memories attached to them. I think that a lot of the music I enjoy, a lot of like my favorite albums, my favorite songs, all have memories attached to them. Like the music is great, and you know, like the chords, the lyrics, ta 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 ta, but it always sort of comes back to like, yo, when I listen to that song, I think of this and I think of that and I think of so and so. And this album, it's just got endless memories. So thank you, Queen, for blessing us with this album, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. I will see you in the next tutorial. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.